What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrubby here, back again with a tasty, juicy, succulent, fantastic story time. I never thought I would describe my words as succulent, but I just did, and now I feel like I need to go wash my mouth out with soap. Today's story is probably going to be a little bit of a quicker one. It's basically going to be the story of how I got lost in a Kmart. No, don't ask too many questions, okay? We're going to get there. That's the point of the story. But what you can do is press the like button, and without further ado, let's get into this. When I was a wee little lad, about 3 or 4, I had a tendency to, like to explore, you know, as kids do when you're a little boy. You gotta be like, dang, I'm really gonna get out here like Christopher Columbus and discover the earth is actually flat. I was a flat earther since birth. Yes, that's a joke. Please don't flame me too hard. Anyways, one day me and my grandma were booling in Kmart. You know how it is, you know. I think I had a pretzel and a Slurpee. I was doing my thing, being a gangster, moving all over the place like Tommy Pickles in the Rugrats. And while booling out with my pretzel, my grandma had to go to the bathroom, and I wasn't about to go into the ladies' restroom, okay? I am a savage and a gentleman. I will not be subject to such torture. So she goes, all right, well, wait right here with the cart. And as soon as she goes in the bathroom, my little 4-year-old brain was like, no, I'm not about that life. I'm gonna go explore. So I bool off into the clothing section, and I'm just kind of walking around doing my thing, and somehow I end up in sporting goods. And it's at this point I realize I have no idea where my grandma is, and I have no idea where I am, okay? I have no idea how to get back to the bathroom. I have no idea how to get back to the cart, and I'm officially lost in Kmart. And for some reason, instead of walking up to an employee and being like, help, I am lost. My grandmother and I have been separated. I decided it'd be a good idea to go to the nearest clothing rack, jump in the middle of those circular things, and just squat. Because I was like, well, my options are basically get kidnapped or hide at this point. Because my parents and grandparents always were telling me basically that I was going to get kidnapped the second I went away from anyone. So here I am imagining myself on a Chris Hansen TV show. And it was then where Ryan went missing in a Kmart. And I'm not trying to go missing. So whatever, I'm hiding in the clothes. And suddenly I hear over the intercom like, Ryan, please come to the front. Because I guess my grandma had realized I was missing and was like, dang, I better get him to come up. And for some reason, I'm like, oh, I'm not falling for that. I know you dirty kidnappers are up to your dirty tricks where you're gonna lure me out using the intercom, of course. Kmart is basically in cahoots with all these kidnappers, and they're going to lure me to the front with this intercom, and then they're gonna kidnap me. I don't know why I thought this. I just really thought for some reason that this is what's going on. So I decide I'm staying put. I'm not moving. I'm not doing anything, okay? I'm not going to move. And then I start hearing Ryan, and it's my grandma walking up and down the aisle screaming my name. And I'm like, ha, nice try, kidnappers. You've now got my grandma in cahoots, and if I come out, my grandma's gonna kidnap me. I don't know why I'm not coming out of the clothing at this point, because I'm dumb. I just really was like, no, I'm just not gonna move, because that's how you get kidnapped, is by running away from where you were last seen, even though I'm hiding in the middle of a bunch of Kmart clothes, I don't even, who hides in Kmart clothes? There's not even an analogy for this. So at this point, everyone is freaking out because they're actually starting to think I got kidnapped. Because when the child's not coming out and everybody's saying his name and calling him on the intercom, your first thought is he's not in the store. In reality, I was just doing my job to not get kidnapped. So thank you very much, guys. You taught me too well how to avoid being kidnapped. So my grandma's freaking out. She starts screaming. She's like, call the police, call the police. My grandson got kidnapped. And I'm like, oh yeah, the police will come and then I'll come out. Because then they'll come up and be like, hi, I'm a police officer and I can trust the police. So 5 minutes later, the police are in the store and they're looking around, and one of them goes, maybe he's hiding in the clothes, because he probably has a brain and realizes that a 4-year-old is probably terrified at the moment because there's people screaming his name, intercom's going off. So he goes, hey Ryan, if you're in here, come out, I'm a police officer. And I'm like, oh, okay, sick. So I crawl out of the clothes, and my grandma hugs me and then smacks me and goes, don't you ever step away from the shopping cart again. Which, to be fair, was pretty deserved, because I actually made the police come to a Kmart to find a kid that was purposely hiding in clothes for the last 20 minutes. Probably not the best way to, introduce yourself to the police officers. Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Ryan. I'm the idiot that hid in the clothes. But everybody got a laugh out of it, because when they asked me why I was hiding, I told them I didn't want to get kidnapped. And they were like, well, good job, son. You didn't get kidnapped. And I mean, to be honest, you guys might be thinking, haha, Ryan, you were kind of dumb when you were 4. But to be fair, I didn't get kidnapped. So as much as you can say, oh, it was dumb, who knows? I could have been kidnapped if I didn't hide for those 20 minutes. So therefore, all of you guys are the ones who are wrong. And I just simply have the most supreme hide-and-seek skills of anyone since Where's Waldo. Moral of the story is, if you are lost in a store, the best thing to do is hide to guarantee that the police will come and save you and you won't get kidnapped. On a real note, guys, I know this was a really short story. I just felt like it was funny, and I feel like you guys would enjoy it, because for some reason you guys really like me telling you guys when I was stupid, which is most of the time. So I figured I would just let you guys in on a little secret, which is I am indeed, in fact, a flat earther who is the most supreme hide-and-seek champion in Kmart, and whose grandma definitely smacked me upside the head when she found out I wasn't kidnapped. And that's the weirdest part of this. Like, my grandma, after finding out I wasn't missing, decided to hit me, as if that was gonna solve anything. Like, oh, smack, Go get kidnapped. Did you want me to get kidnapped, Grandma? Huh? Is that what you wanted? You wanted me to get Chris Hansen? I'll remember that next time. And guess what? When you're in the old folks home and my mom's too lazy to take care of you, you're on your own now. I'm kidding, guys. I love my grandma. I'm going to take care of her. I promise she'll never be alone. But yeah, on that note, guys, I hope you all have an incredible day. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow with another video. And remember, hide in a Kmart is the best way to avoid being kidnapped. I'm out. Peace.